Oh, speaking of love, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Just cuddling. Are you guys spooning? So cute. I love these four-legged angels, man. I'm telling you, four-legged blessings. That's what they are. My four-legged blessings. Leave us alone, Mama. Leave us alone. We're taking our afternoon nap. Hey guys, Sleep Grandma here. I was inspired to make a video tonight by someone that's a newcomer to the program, and just wanted to make some suggestions. We're listening to Requiem Healing Waves, and this is Parjat Requiem. I think I've used this before, but I love it. It's got kind of an exciting, kind of like I'm traveling through Africa vibe to it that I really love. Anyway, so if you guys love my videos, please give them a thumbs up. Please tell your friends about them. Please send them to friends. And these are free videos, so I don't plan to really ever charge. So, I mean, it's not because I don't need the money, but it's because I feel like my messages are more important than making $1, okay? So, I do invest a lot of time and thought into them, so please share them with your friends, and please subscribe and make a comment and share ideas with other people. So I want you to know, I thought it was going to stand up. I want you to know, it is going to stand up. If you are a newcomer to Alcoholics Anonymous, which is a program I'm in, or if you're not, doesn't matter. I completely understand what it's like to, have to try to get, to leave alcohol behind and try to make a new life, It's not easy. It's hard because it's kind of like you're missing your best friend, that person, that thing that you depended on. But you have to remember that you're trying to save your own life. That's what we're doing when we, because the alcohol will eventually kill you. The program won't, but the alcohol will. It's you're relying on a lie. You were relying on a lie. And I know it worked sometimes. I understand that. There are times when it seemed to get me through those situations, but through difficult situations. But when I look back now, I think, I wonder if I had stopped drinking earlier, maybe I would have gotten myself out of those bad situations earlier. And I probably would have. Because when I drank, I was trying to get through life. I wasn't really living life. I was just trying to get through it, And that's really not a good way to live. That's not a true way to live. You're just getting through one situation through another, and you're not even enjoying it. You're just getting through it. I mean, what kind of life is that? So that's what our goal is going to be, to stop getting through life and to actually live it. Now, when you come into the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous, there's going to be a lot of people that smile at you, especially pretty women. There'll be a lot of men that will smile at you, and although they may have years of sobriety, be careful who you trust. Okay? It's not a good idea to get in a relationship the first year of recovery because you're too vulnerable. You're way too vulnerable. Anything can knock over your apple cart, and you'll be on the floor with all your apples all over the place, and they'll continue moving on to their next victim. So just be careful who you trust, okay? In the sense that I would recommend women go to women's meetings only for the first year and men go to men's meetings only. It just seems to be easier to focus on what you're really there for, you know, without all that boy girl on campus BS, you know, that we tend to create in our minds, you know. I asked someone one time why there were so many women that chased men in AA, and she told me she was an old timer. She told me that it was because they don't want to do the work. She said they want a quick fix. You know, us alcoholics, we're very impatient. She wanted a quick fix, and those women wanted a quick fix, and they didn't want to do the actual work. That's what she said. Now, I'm sure it's not that way for everyone, but yeah, I can see that. You know, you want some guy to come in and fix your life and fall in love and be taken care of. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? So it's only natural. But that's not the long-term solution to our problem, and we know it. What we want to do is get to the core, the core of why we drank. What made us feel like we had to drown ourselves and numb our minds to get through life? What made us feel we had to do that? That's what we want to get to, right? I know that's what I eventually wanted to get to. Now, mind you, I've been in Alcoholics Anonymous for about 15 years, maybe 17 years. I just have like a year and a half sober. But, I mean, it took what it took, man. I'm not even gonna try to explain that to you. It took what it took. I guess maybe I'm just very stubborn. I just kept trying to do it my way, whatever. But what I will tell you is that my sobriety is quality, okay? It's not just about time. And it hasn't just been about abstinence from not drinking. It hasn't been about that. It's been about that plus a whole array of spiritual work and personal work that has brought me a long way into really filling myself up with self-confidence, self-knowledge, and just really serenity, peace, valuing myself more, just a whole God, it's just been wonderful. Because I've seen a lot of people that are, you know, they have 21 years of sobriety, 26 years of sobriety, but they're still assholes and bitches, you know, some of them. They're still do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing, and they know they shouldn't be doing them, you know, sex addiction and using people and throwing fits. They're like dry drunks. I mean, I've seen a lot of people like that. I do not want that kind of sobriety. I do not want what they have. I want what I'm getting. And I want what my sponsor has. She has a sense of integrity, a sense of serenity. She protects herself. And that's what I want for me. And that's what I've been working on. You know, after I broke up with this last boyfriend 3 years ago, it's probably almost been 4 years now, I just decided I was going to go on this journey of self-discovery, and did a lot of spiritual work, spending a lot of time alone, and just putting myself first before anyone. Look at these little Q-tips. Aren't they pretty? They got the little nub at the end. Nice. And I just really concentrated on myself. I made myself my top priority. And I do not I've been invited out to dates, asked out by men, and I'm just like, I told one of them that, I really appreciated his invitation, but that right now I'm very happy. Me, that was extreme growth because, I never, I was never able to say my whole life that my life was right where I wanted it to be. I'm 63 years old now. That's a lot. That's a lot of years of unhappiness. And to be able to say, you know what? I'm really happy where I am right now. It's just huge. And it's all because of Alcoholics Anonymous. It's all because of that I was willing to do the work. I was willing to save my own life. And I pat myself on the back. I take my right hand, I put it over my left shoulder, and I pat myself on the back. You go, girl. You're the shit. Because let me tell you, that takes a lot of guts, and a lot of people are not able to do that. So I'm really proud of me. So if you're, another guy asked me out in January, and usually I would go out with him just to, just to be nice, because, we're raised to be nice and everything. But I told him, no, I don't think so. I'm fine right now where I am. First, I told him yes, and I had to tell him no, because I put myself first. I knew that it would make me feel uncomfortable if I went out with him and then I wasn't, attracted to him like that. And I just don't want to cause all those emotions in me. So right now, I need to keep my head leveled and keep working towards what I want to work at. I want to work at me, to keep my focus. That's the most important thing. But the fact that I put me first was awesome. So if you're a newcomer, I know all of this is new to you. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the process, please, because it is worth it. And we need you. Make no mistake, when you call one of us to talk, we need to talk too. Maybe we didn't even realize we needed to talk, but we need to talk too. We need each other. And like a guy in California, Rick, says at Rafters, he says, we hold each other up around here. And that's what we do. We hold each other up. Right now is a difficult time because of the coronavirus. A lot of people are staying home. I probably have to start reaching out more, making more phone calls. But yeah, I'm going to do that because we need each other. We really do. Lots of mineral water with lemon in it. Period. Lots of ice cream. What else? Lots of being still and being patient, and lots of praying, guys. So I hope this helps someone. I hope you enjoyed my little sticker thing here. I did. I like the way you look at the angles there. Then you look at the angles there. See, it's the way you look at stuff. If you look at life this way, it looks one way. Then if you look at it another way, it looks another way. Completely different. And that's what we're trying to do when we come into AA. We're trying to look at things differently. First, we looked at it like that. We just saw a bunch of dots, right? And then we came down like this. AA makes us come down like this. And then we're like, oh, those aren't dots. Those are pegs. And then we're able to see what's really going on. What's the real cause that we felt that we needed to drink, besides the fact that it's a disease? Besides that fact, there's still many times, I would say always, underlined issues that we need to address and work through. So please don't give up and don't stop before the miracle happens. They used to tell me that, and I would be like, what are they talking about? But yeah, don't stop before the miracle happens, guys. You can make it. You will make it. Just stick with it. The problem is that we as alcoholics have like a short attention span. That's why we do the readings over and over again. Some of us do. So that's why it's so important to attend meetings and to keep on working, doing the work, doing the work. We always have to be, it's kind of like knitting. It's like knitting. You do that repetitious, and before you know it, you got a blanket, right? That's the exact same thing. You keep going to meetings and keep reading and keep implementing the program. Before you know it, you're sober and you're happy. So keep at it, guys. Much love. Stay grateful for what you already have. And take care of yourself, man. Much love, guys. Next time. See you next time.